They say hope can set you free. I didn't believe it when I first arrived at Shawshank Prison. The gates loomed above me, iron and stone, and I felt a fear deeper than anything I'd known. It wasn't the thought of death that scared me. It was the thought of disappearing, of being forgotten behind walls that had seen decades of despair. Before Shawshank, I was just a banker, a man of numbers, ledgers, and quiet routines. Then the trial came, fast, unforgiving. I was accused of a crime I didn't commit, my wife's murder. The world had judged me before I even opened my mouth. The first night in Shawshank was a kind of silence I'll never forget. Cold stone walls, echoes of footsteps, whispers of hardened men. The air itself seemed to press down on me. And then I met Red, Elis Redding, a man who had seen decades of Shawshank and understood every shadow in its walls. He didn't offer pity, but he said something I never forgot. Hope is a dangerous thing, Andy, but some of us can't live without it. Prison life was more than confinement. It was repetition, hunger, boredom, and a slow erosion of spirit. I learned quickly who to trust and who to avoid. Guards were corrupt, inmates cunning, but my mind stayed free. I found refuge in books and numbers. Even the smallest acts of kindness, a borrowed book, a quiet laugh over cards, reminded me I was still human. The library became my sanctuary. Books, letters, and quiet learning were more than distractions. They were lifelines. I petitioned for more books, for resources, for hope. Slowly, the library grew. Men who had forgotten what it meant to dream found new purpose. I realized then, hope isn't naive. Hope is rebellion. Hope is what keeps you alive when everything around you wants to break you. I watched friends come and go. Brooks, kind, gentle Brooks. 50 years in Shawshank, and the world outside had moved too fast for him. Freedom can be more frightening than a prison cell. He couldn't survive it, and in his absence, I learned another lesson. Freedom without hope is still a prison. I became patient, quiet, observant. I repaired ledgers, handled accounts, made myself useful. But beneath the surface, I planned. A tunnel behind a poster. One handful of dirt at a time, one secret at a time. I knew that when the time came, I would be ready. Then came the day I played Mozart over the loudspeakers. For 20 minutes, Shawshank stopped. The men paused, silent, listening. For a brief moment, the walls disappeared. Even in a place designed to destroy the soul, beauty could be shared. The night of my escape arrived. Rain lashed the yard, thunder rattled the sky. I crawled through a tunnel I had dug over years, mud and water pressing against me. Every step, every breath, every heartbeat brought me closer to freedom. And then the river, cold, alive, free. The storm washed away everything Shawshank had buried. Years later, I waited on the shores of Zihuatanejo. The ocean stretched endlessly, and then Red appeared. The friend who had guided me, warned me, laughed with me, and kept hope alive. We embraced, not as prisoners, but as men finally free. Freedom isn't a door you walk through, it's a life you allow yourself to live. Shawshank taught me that hope is never a crime, that freedom begins in the mind, that friendship is the light that guides you through even the darkest places. If this story moved you, hit like, subscribe to Movie Hive, and join us for more cinematic, emotional movie recaps. Because some stories aren't just meant to be watched, they're meant to be felt. And hope deserves to live on.